so you can go ahead and be tapping during the intro. Many of us remember the old ABC Wide World of Sports and the intro where they say, the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat. And when they say agony of defeat, you see this guy wiping out on a ski jump. And I don't remember if it was some personal development guru or it was some comedian saying, you don't want to be that guy. You don't want to be the agony of defeat guy. But here's the thing. You cannot be the thrill of victory person unless you're willing to be the agony of defeat person. And side note, that guy was a Slovenian ski jumper named Vinko Bogataj, who, after that crash, was willing to get back up and go try again. And years later, it was the 25th anniversary of ABC's Wide World of Sports, when he was brought as a special guest, and he got a standing ovation. The only other people who got a standing ovation was the 1980 American hockey team. And Muhammad Ali went up to get his autograph. So, not so bad being that guy. Anyhow, taking full responsibility for your own well-being. Even though I'm afraid of the agony of defeat, I choose to love and accept myself anyway. Even though I'm afraid of the agony of defeat, I choose to love and honor myself anyway. Even though I'm afraid of the agony of defeat, I'm so afraid of being embarrassed. I'm afraid of being humiliated. And I'm afraid of getting hurt, too. Even though I'm afraid of the agony of defeat, I choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. And maybe anybody else who's involved in this. All this fear of the agony of defeat. All this fear of the agony of defeat. All this fear of being the poster child for defeat. Even though the guy who was a world-class athlete, competing at the highest levels. I don't want to suffer the agony of defeat. But the only way to avoid that risk is to play small. If I never risk the agony of defeat, I don't get much chance at the thrill of victory. So I choose to clear that fear. Clearing it at a cellular level, and clearing it all the way back through my past. Back through past humiliations. When I told myself, don't ever do that again. When I may have convinced myself that the thrill of victory wasn't worth it. And yet I handled it. I can handle defeat. I can even handle the agony of defeat. And I can handle the thrill of victory. And it's my birthright to be victorious. And so I'm putting myself out there. In body, mind, and spirit. Take a deep breath. And thank you for being willing to be great.